Alright, Daniel here again, and right now, because we don't have a professional camera yet, so we're using my iPhone. Right now, we're reviewing Zelda Breath of the Wild. And Zelda, holy crap, it has been going on for ages. I mean, Zelda, Breath of the Wild is the 19th installment, and I started out playing Ocarina of Time, like many. My favorite, before this, amazing treasure of a game came out, my favorite Zelda game always was Zelda Link to the Past. And I think it's because I always loved, well, first off, I love nostalgic graphics. But also, it's because I think I like the transition between the light and dark world with the mirror. And the story and the adventure to that, it was just so unique, I guess, for its time. I mean, it was my favorite adventure. Like back in the day when I was growing up and I was playing that back on the NES or Super Nintendo, I could be wrong, whatever system it came out on, because many of you who know me, I was never really big into Nintendo before, but like I said in my Nintendo Switch review, Nintendo won me over, so. But we're here for Zelda. Anyways, so before the lovely Breath of the Wild came out, I was playing the Link to the Past. And then after that, ironically, my first Zelda game, Ocarina of Time, I played that and I beat that tremendously, so many times that you could ask me and I don't have an answer. I do not know how many times I've beaten that game because I've beaten it extensively. And then many of you know that the water temple in that game is just horrendous. Like, it is just so difficult. But also at the same time, it has my favorite enemy encounter. So before we get talking about Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, hands down my second favorite before Breath of the Wild. And the enemy in the water temple, Shadow Link, by far my favorite enemy of all time in the Zelda series so far. Still to this day, even with Breath of the Wild out, I still love Shadow Link. I would love for Nintendo to incorporate an enemy like Shadow Link and to make me think again. Because with Shadow Link, if you guys remember, if you made it through the water temple and all its stress, you remember that Shadow Link mirrored your attacks. So when you attacked, he attacked in the same way. So you really had to think. And if Nintendo could add more enemies that made me think strategically, that would be wonderful. And then Majora's Mask came out, which was kind of the sequel to Ocarina of Time, which was great. You had, ironically, all these masks. Hence the name Majora's Mask, which I'm not going to go into detail there because Majora, he's the protagonist, I forget which one. He's the, the bad guy of the game. And I love that game just because of all the unique masks, and you get 3 masks that transform you. I'm not going to tell you what they transform you into. And then you get a plethora of masks that give you abilities. You get like a fairy mask that, helps fairies come to you. You get bunny mask that helps you run faster. I mean, there's several masks. But anyways, let's get to the review of Breath of the Wild. And I'm going to try setting this up here so we can get a little bit of gameplay. Bear with me, guys and girls. We're going to try this out because we don't have a game capture card yet. Anyways, I've been playing Zelda. So right now I'm in the Gerudo Desert. Just got myself a Thunder Helm. And I've already beaten Ganon 3 times in this game. I've bought in the DLC that the first one comes out on the 30th. And I'm waiting for that. Anyways, though, if you love Zelda, if you love RPGs, you will get your money's worth out of this game. This was worth $60. I mean, if I had the money at the time, I would have bought the special edition that was like around $100. But anyways, this game, you've played Skyrim. This is like this game is like Skyrim and Zelda mashed into one. Like they had a baby, and you get Breath of the Wild. You got quests, you got main quests, you've got shrine quests, you've got side quests, you've got the memories that you can see from Princess Zelda. To like, I'm not going into detail. I don't want to spoil, and I don't know how much space I have on my phone, so I'm gonna jam pack as much as I can into this. You got bows of many different types. I mean, bows that shoot 5 arrows. You got, durability up so it lasts longer. You got shields. Got my lovely Hylian shield now. And of course, you got swords, and Link can't be complete without his Master Sword. But yeah. There's crafting in this game. Like I said, this game is like Nintendo Skyrim. Let's actually go to something that's going to be worth your while. Let's go over, fast travel to this. While this is loading, let's just say now, with every Zelda game that I said that was my favorite, yes, they still are very great games, but holy crap, Breath of the Wild now is on top. It is the bee's knees, and I don't think I've ever used that term before. But this game is so fun that I have put so many hours into this that, I don't even know how many hours I've put in. Like, I think they say that I've put in over 200 or more. But we're gonna be quiet and show you a little bit of a fight of a world boss. This one is called the Moldugo, or whatever. I butchered that name probably, but you guys have seen or heard of the movie Tremors. It's like a giant sandworm and tracks off vibration. Oh, I gotta get some arrows. Oh. Anyways, though, this game doesn't need much talking about. It gets a 10 out of 10. Like, it gets a 100 out of 100. Like, if you can think it, you can pretty much do it in this game. The logic behind it, sure, there is still video game logic, but there's a lot of real logic to the game, too. And the story so far I've really liked, even though after I've beaten it, there's still so much you can do. I don't know, just everything about it. I'm still learning to this day. Like, I watch my dad play, and I still see new things every time he's playing. Like, I've probably put, 100 more hours into the game than my dad, and when I watch him play, he's like, oh, did you see this? And it's like, oh, no, I didn't know that. So my dad's teaching me stuff still, and the game itself is great. Oh, blew myself up there. But this game, it's got crafting, it's got, you can buy your own little house, it's got so many quests that will keep you busy for hours. Like, Hyrule in this game, you have never seen Hyrule like this. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. There's so much joy and ecstatic behind this game. If you love RPGs, if you've never played a Zelda game, this would be one that you can start out on. You don't need any predecessor stuff. There are references, but you got a Switch. This is one game that you must own for a Switch. You got, crafting of food. You got armors that you can upgrade. You've got extensive characters with, like, such good persona. Like, I've never seen a game that has, like, I've never seen a Zelda game that has characters that have a life of their own. Like, everything feels so natural in this game. And I really don't know what else to say. I mean, this game is tremendous. I'm not trying to oversell it. I really adore this game. And I'm trying to put as much as I can into this video because I'm just on my phone and don't have a lot of space. But hands down, 10 out of 10, if you own a Switch, you have to get Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I adore Nintendo for this. I hope that one day, if I make it big, I hope that I can shake the creator's hand. I hope that I can get autograph. I hope to meet the people behind Zelda. So with that said, let's see, what else can I do for you guys here? I might just be quiet now and play till the video cuts out. Let's go to a more, kind of open, vibrant area rather than a desert. Let's go to, let's go to Hyrule Field. But yeah, you get to cook in this game. There's fishing, but you don't get the traditional fishing pole. You can spear your fish. One of my favorite things is I like to take a lightning arrow and shoot that into the water, and the lightning radius will get them. Or another fun thing that I thought about when my dad had gotten an armor that prevents him from getting electrocuted. And so what we do is we would wear like a metal weapon, and we could swim with this suit, and the metal would be attracted, and you would not have to worry about getting electrocuted yourself. You could just, oh crap, there's guardians there. But yeah, you could just let the lightning shock you, and whatever is in your path would just get damaged. Of course, I like to call this Legend of Zelda Rain Simulator because, it rains 75% of the time in Zelda, but... Alright, let's see here if I got enough space to take down this Guardian for you guys on video, and then we'll just call it a good video, I guess, or I don't know. See that? I reflected it back. Oh, reflected it again. Let's see if I can do it a third time for you guys. Woo! Oh yeah! I did that for you guys. Because you guys support me and I love you all. Oh man, I just pretty much killed him with his own beam. Oh man, this game. You guys are missing out. If we're close friends and you guys want to play this game, you message me and I'll try to make some time for you guys to play some Zelda Breath of the Wild.